Hey there everyone, Trucker John here. So this week's adventure, and this is going to be a week, we are going from Paul, Idaho to Miami, Florida. So I'm here in Hayburn, Idaho, waiting for a washout. If you remember from my last video, I had those potatoes that came from Atwater, California, that came to American Falls, Idaho. Yes, I brought potatoes into Idaho. Well, I made such a mess in my trailer, I got to get it cleaned out. Now I'm going to go pick up some more potatoes, just what I suspected. I'm going to come pick up potatoes 50 miles away from American Falls here in Paul, Idaho, and take them to Miami, Florida. So I got to clean out the potatoes to get potatoes. That's what we're doing right now. So stick around. It's going to be a good ride. It's going to be a long week. So I appreciate you all being here, and yeah, let's have some fun. Well, welcome back to Utah, everybody. So I waited 3.5 hours in that line to get my trailer washed out. It's probably the longest I've ever had to wait. I was actually worried if I was going to make it to my delivery. My pickup appointment on time. That was pretty crazy. Now there were about 6 trucks in front of me, and I don't know, what all services they needed. A full truck wash, the tractor, the engine, the trailer, both inside and out, that can take some time. My trailer, just to go to show how dirty my trailer was, apparently these sweet potato loads are really messy and dirty because they just put it right on the floor of the trailer, like what I showed in my video before. It was pretty bad. It was caked on there pretty good. It took them a good 45 to 50 minutes just to clean my trailer. And when they were, they didn't just brush everything out of the trailer onto the floor like they would normally do in a trailer washout. They actually had these bins that connected to the back end of the trailer, so it'd go into those bins, because it was basically just mud and pieces of potato and dirt. Well, it turned into mud by the time they started power washing it. And also what would normally be between, I would say, an average cost for a trailer washout is around $40. You're going to find some a little less and some higher, or sometimes a lot higher. But I would say $45 is an average for a trailer washout. For this sweet potato trailer washout, they charged $160. Now, of course, the company pays for that, but still, they earned it. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't just a simple sweep out or a power wash. They had a scrub in between those little grooves that are on the floor of the trailer. It was a lot of work. So, anyways, I got to my O1, my shipper, which was potatoes. I got there just in time. They closed at 5. I got there at 4:15. It didn't take them long to load me at all. They had a scale there on site, so kind of like the potatoes from before, or even the onions from my video before that. They weigh you before and after, so they can see how much weight is in there. So I am sitting at, let's see here. So my front drive, my steer tires, my 2 front tires I steer with, I'm sitting at 12,040 pounds. My drive tires are at 33,580 pounds. And my trailer tires, the rear tandem tires on the trailer, I'm sitting at 33,960 pounds. Which puts me at a total of 79,580 pounds. So I'm I'd say about 5 sacks of potatoes short of being 80,000 pounds, give or take. Now, I'm not sure how accurate their scale was. I did use the scale inside my truck and on the trailer. So according to those 2 scales, I'm right at just at 34,000 pounds on the front and the rear. So I mean, I'm just as heavy as I would want to be. Their scale actually, before I got on the scale, it showed 200 pounds. So I already knew I was going to be 200 pounds over my total weight. Just, I had to deduct that 200 pounds I was already on the scale. Which I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed I did it right, because according to the scale, my trailer rear tandems are 34,180 pounds. So I'm 180 pounds over on my trailer. So I'm slightly worried. I mean, I did pass one scale station that was closed. I am planning to go to the Salt Lake City Prime Terminal for my 10-hour break tonight. That's where I'm heading now. They have a scale there I'm going to use, so I'm still keeping my fingers crossed. I'm, keeping hope that I'm not overweight, especially in the back, because that will cause some serious issues. And there may be a scale station as I just got into Utah, so I may actually pass the scale house here. So we'll see how lucky I am if I get to one here. So anyways, just want to give you guys a quick update. That's where I'm at. This is going to be a long trip. Like I said, I got about 5 days on this trip, going all the way to Miami, Florida, from Paul, Idaho. So yeah, we got a long one ahead of us. By the time I get there, they're probably going to have to get me scheduled to come back towards California at some point, because I am picking up my wife. She's going to come out with me for about a week or so on the road, and she's going to be with me when I get Theo's truck, which is on May 8th in Springfield, Missouri. So she's going to be with me for that. So stay tuned for that, you guys. I got a couple big surprises. One surprise regarding the truck, and one big surprise I don't want to talk about until I'm actually thinking about doing a live video as I announce it. So I'm just kind of brainstorming on how I want to do that. All right, guys, I will catch you down the road. All right, let's see if they pull me into this way station, and they are. All right, so here we go. Moment of truth. See if I'm really overweight on the back. They will definitely let me know. They might be lenient for 100 pounds, but I'm also kind of curious if I'm really over 100 pounds or if that scale was just off. I think the scale was just off. Let's see what they say. So if you heard the beep, that's the pre-pass. So it's kind of like a toll tag. If you guys are familiar with any of those, it looks like that. And basically it's just going to tell you, oh, they're going to bypass me? It's going to tell you if you need to come into the scale house or if you could bypass. So it'll flash red and it'll have a certain tone. That means you have to come in. It'll flash green with a different type of tone. That means you don't have to come in. And it looks like I don't know if this is actually a scale on this side. Usually the scales are to the right, yeah. So the scale is to the right. So they're not weighing me? They just wanted me to come in? I don't get it. I'm not sure. I don't know. They didn't weigh me, but I came in to the scale house. I went in. They directed me into the left lane, which usually it's for empties, if you're empty. The one to the right would be if you're full, which I am. That way you can get weighed out. I don't know. I'm just gonna say I got lucky on that one. I'm still curious. I want to know how much I really weigh in the back. I want the accurate scale. Guess we'll just have to wait until we get to Salt Lake City, to the terminal. Still got about an hour before we get there. We're just outside of Ogden, Utah. So I'm here in our Salt Lake City terminal, and I got some fan mail. Yeah, I asked you guys to send me stuff, and you sure did. Just did not disappoint. So I'm gonna open up this first one. It doesn't say who it's from. All right. Oh, this is. I know who this is. This is from Wildbeard. If any of you follow Wildbeard Trucking, send me a sticker. Very cool, man. I know exactly where I'm going to put that on my new truck when I get it. That's pretty cool. Thank you, man. And you sent me a letter. I'm going to read this, but not out loud because it's just for me. That's awesome, man. Thanks, Waldbeard. That was a nice little touch with the letter. I like that. Very cool, man. All right, next we have Michael Murnane. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. Michael Murnane from Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Wildbeard Trucking. You didn't say where you were from, but that's okay. All right, let's see what Michael from Pennsylvania sent me. Sent me a little package. Well put together package. This is jewelry. Looks like a jewelry box. Let's see, is there a letter? There is a letter. All right, and I will read that, Michael. Thank you. I'll read that to myself. Check that out. I'm not sure what it is. Is it L-I-G-E? Let's see what that is. I'm not even sure what it is. Let's check it out together. Here we go. My goodness. That out. He sent me an awesome watch. Michael. Wow. Dude, that is freaking nice. Look at that. Wow. Dude, this is like a serious looking watch. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. That was really cool. Check that out, guys. I'm not sure if you can see that. There you go. That's a nice watch. It's got some weight to it. Man. Thanks, Michael, and thank you, Wildbeard. That was so awesome, man. It's so cool. It's like Christmas. It's like my birthday. Very cool, guys. If you guys want to send me anything, definitely check out the description of this video. My address is there. Is basically the Prime Terminal address. So you want to send it to, I'll just read it to you. It's Trucker John, CLJOHN at Prime Inc. This is the facility I'm at. And it sounds like latitude, longitude coordinates. It's 3720 West, 800 South, box number 8. That's in Salt Lake City, Utah, 84104. If you guys want to send me something, like I said, you can send it there, put it in the description below. I will definitely open it up for everyone to see. I'll give you a shout out. If there's something you want me to review, I will. I will read these letters as well. If there's something in there you want me to mention, I will definitely do that. But in the meantime, thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. And yeah, man, super cool. Good morning, everyone. So we are now leaving the Salt Lake City yard, and I'm really excited about this next part of the trip. It's going to be the best part of the trip. You know why? You guys know I love Utah. Utah is like one of my favorite places right now. Really like Utah. So I'm in Salt Lake City right now. We're going to be heading down through Moab. And I got my cameras set up because whenever I go through Moab, I'll never miss the opportunity to try and capture some of the footage. Not sure how the weather's going to be. There were some reports of rain happening in the area, so we'll see what happens. And I'm going to try and stop at this one little spot that I've always wanted to stop at. Never had the opportunity. So today may be the day. I'm going to try and stop for my lunch break. It's going to be an early stop. It's only about 5 hours from here, but I'm going to make it work because I've been wanting to stop there. So stay tuned, and it'll be a nice little surprise. Hopefully we can stop there for our lunch break today. Alright, now I'm curious to see what we actually weigh. The scale here, if you see it on the top left. Moment of truth. Now with my brakes, usually I would keep my brakes released, but there we are. We are good. 11,880 on the front, 33,320 on my drives, 33,840 on the very back, which is the one I was worried about. So for a total of 79,000. A little lighter than what the scale at the shipper said, but I'll take it. That's beyond good. By the way, I'm wearing my new watch. Thanks again, Michael. Alright guys, so yeah, next stop is my lunch break, and I'll get a few good shots of Moab, and hopefully I can stop at my little spot that I've been talking about. See you down the road. So I finally made it to an area that I've been trying to get to for quite some time now. I've always wanted to stop here, and I finally have the opportunity. I don't have time to climb to the top of it, unfortunately, which I would really love to do right now. Like right there. There is a trail you can crawl up or climb up into that area. Unfortunately, I don't have time. This is probably going to take me probably a good 40 minutes or so to climb up. It doesn't look that tall, but trust me, it's quite a ways up there. I've been watching a few people try to get up there, and it's a little bit of a struggle. But yeah, 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back down. Yeah, I just don't have that much time. But I'm definitely going to enjoy this, and I'm going to get the little sparrow out, and maybe he can make it up there. We'll see. But check this out. If you wanted this to be your view from your front yard, this land right across the street here is for sale. How much that goes for? That'd be your backyard there, and this would be your front yard. Look at that. Not too shabby, huh, Great Dutchman? I'm doing here.
You have 11 hours and 44 minutes of remaining drive time.
It's like about an hour and 45 minutes left of my drive time for the day, but I'm calling it a night because it's about 6:43 p.m. Actually, it's 5:43 p.m. where I am in New Mexico, by the way. So I'm in driving. I need to change it to off-duty. So today I drove 502 miles. So I'm going to go off-duty. And we're going to do a post-trip. Alright, we are now off-duty. I'm going to go to rest break after my post-trip. I'm just getting it ready there. Alright, so we still have about 2,000 miles left to get to Miami, Florida. So like I said, we are here in New Mexico. Apache Nugget Travel Center. So we are in the Apache Indian Reservation. We were in Navajo earlier, now we're in Apache. So we're about 80 or 90 miles from Albuquerque north. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna make this maybe a 2, if not a 3-parter video, because I don't want to make the video too long, and I still got a long ways to go. Plus, it'll make it easier on me for editing. Plus, we get more extra videos out of it, right? Plus, I'm working on a few other videos at the same time, so I think it's just going to be easier for me if I call it quits today. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this episode, everyone. Thanks for tagging along, and appreciate you being here. We're definitely got a long ways to go to get to Miami, so stick around, and yeah, I'll see you down the road.